All right, today we're going to be talking about fingerboard shoes. I get a lot of questions about these, and like people ask me all the time, like, why don't I use them? What's my take on them? All that, blah, blah, blah. So, you know what? We're going to discuss it. So, first of all, like the first pair of like fingerboard shoes I had, they were like, they're all essentially keychains. They're all like sneaker keychains. Like, they all come with a keychain part. These ones are 3D printed, just like a lot of the other ones. I mean, I've pretty much only seen 3D printed ones of these, and they're just not that comfortable. They're like super stiff. They cut them out. Like, don't get me wrong, your finger fits in there, but it's very uncomfortable. Like, it's very almost unrealistic. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it looks super sick though. Like, when I see clips with them, it's like I'm actually shook because one, it looks cool. Two, it's really hard to actually use these. Like, they're not easy to use. Like, straight up, like, you have to get used to fingerboarding in these. It's definitely not the same, like, doing tricks with your fingers versus, like, in shoes. And then recently, I'm sure a lot of you have seen Hot Wheels now. Like, the Hot Wheels fingerboards come with shoes now, too. That's what these are. They have little parts that you can, like, slide out, and you can actually, like, connect it to the top of your board. So then, like, you know, your fingers can stick in there, and then, like, you know, cool idea. Don't get me wrong. I mean, not for me, but cool idea. Uh, what I like about these and what I don't like about these. One, the little soap shoe effect is kind of annoying, just taking it in and out. Two, if you have like, if you're a kid, I guess, or have little fingers, like it'll fit you pretty easy. But like, as you can see, like it does not fit me at all. But with it being like a lot more rubbery, it's a lot more flexible, so it doesn't like hurt your finger a ton, like where these kind of like actually poke into your finger a little bit. Like look how I'm actually like bending that pretty hard, where like this is like very, you know, very smooshy, very smooshy. So like don't get me wrong, like it is kind of nice, but not nice. Kind of nice, not nice. But like I said, it looks cool when you do it. So anyways, we're gonna go over to the fingerboard table. We'll do some fingerboard tricks. I'll kind of talk through some things about it, how it feels, things I like, I don't like. And you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're using actual grip tape, I mean, maybe these are kind of nice because they don't protect your fingers, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking of some pros right here. But yeah. Anyways, let's get over to the table. The table has moved locations, so we are out in a different room right now. I got a few boards right here. I got my two pairs of shoes right here. I'm gonna slip into these bad boys. So like easy to put in, right? They look kind of cool, you know, right? I think this is so funny. But like, this is like when it's gonna start to get hard. Like right now, like I can't feel my board at all. Like board feel, zero. There's zero board feel right now. And as you can see, like I'm wearing them like this. So like my fingers are standing up straight. Usually they're like this, you know, like my fingers are usually flatter. So it's like kind of hard. So like, just honestly, even doing like an ollie is low-key kind of gnarly. Like it's definitely not easy. You know, it's almost easier to actually do a kickflip. And even then, it's still kind of... It's so hard. So I swear, like when people are using this, either they're just like kind of hoping for the best, or they're actually like, they've gotten really good at this shoe technique. See, so another thing about this, see how the like sole's already kind of coming out of there? Kind of not chill. Just saying. But like, see, like, I'm very, like, you know, oh, see, the other one's coming out now too. I wonder if these fit over my board, actually. Oh, I think it might. Oh, yeah, I think it might. So, like, see, that's, okay. Let me take that off. Hold on. So these actually, like, grab onto my fingerboard, which is, like, pretty hilarious. Like, that's pretty funny and awesome. So, like, don't get me wrong. Like, this is, like, mad silly, but it's pretty fun, you know what I mean? Just to, like, even pretend. It's so funny. You know? But see, like, my fingers are falling out of it, so it kind of sucked, honestly. Like, so that's my little review on these things. So, like, low-key, like, I don't know. They're kind of busted, in my opinion. All right, so now we're gonna move on to like the 3D printed Jordan shoes, the keychains. So these are high tops, so like I feel like my finger kind of stays in them a little bit better. But like already right now, I can feel the plastic like digging into my finger, and it's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Oh my god, hold on, I need to adjust. It's that bad. Okay, that took so long. Okay. Oh wow, these look so fresh though. Like on my board, like that shit's fresh. Like, is that fresh? Like it look. Don't get me wrong. Like that looks so cool. Like, how cool does that look? I feel like that looks pretty cool. Does that not? I feel like it's not bad. Let me get these other shoes. Like compared. I feel like these are way cooler. Honestly. Like, oh, that might even be the thumbnail. That's how cool this is right here. Okay. Anyways, so like even these right now, they're already starting to really hurt my fingers a lot right now. Like a lot. Like my middle finger right now is like it hurts like a ton. These are even harder actually to skate in, if I'm being honest. Oh, I got a fresh shove it though. So yeah, honestly, like oh, that was so crazy. I can't believe I just even landed that. I still wanted to do a kickflip, but it's like impossible. And my fingers, okay, there's no way. There's no way. Like, oh man, look at that. Like that, like literally, like, oh, that like hurts. Okay, so overall, like fingerboard shoes, like my opinion on them is like they're cool. They don't really work. They kind of hurt your fingers. Maybe until they actually come out with some like actual fingerboard shoes like that are kind of a little bit more legit. Maybe then like I can try out and say that they're like good. But they definitely hinder my fingerboard skills. Like they definitely don't improve my fingerboard skills. Like I said, they look cool, but I don't know how people are doing tricks with them. Like that's actually really impressive. So if you're doing like those really controlled like flip tricks and stuff with like these shoes on, mad respect to you. I can kind of understand maybe with the bike or the scooter, you might be able to kind of get away with it a little bit easier. But just because you're doing so many like different finger movements with like your fingerboard, I think the shoes just don't really work out that well. And yeah, so that's like kind of my take on fingerboard shoes. That's why I don't really use them. But even being like a sneakerhead, like I love sneakers and everything. I love shoes, but for the fingers, it just doesn't really work for me. But that's just me. Comment and let me know what you guys think about fingerboard shoes. Do you guys use them? Do you want them? How do you feel about them? Let me know.